Here's our video number 2 for this 20-ton Thermal Care IMS chiller. I closed the cabinet door. In this case here, I can leave the side doors open because in this case here, the top section is sealed, meaning you don't have to have the side covers on or closed for proper airflow over the condenser coils, as opposed to some chillers where that is the case. We often get phone calls that people are going to high pressure alarm because they don't have the covers on. On this case here, it's not required. So meaning you can evaluate or take a look at, diagnose things down below while the unit is running and chilling without having to worry about that. So we're just going to come over here and turn the controller power on. We'll go through a little self-test. So you can see here, when this little green light is on, we're in Fahrenheit. When this little red light is on, we're sensing the supply temp. If you press this, it'll momentarily go over and tell you what the return temp is, and then it'll just default back to what the supply temperature is. Sometimes you'll want to know the supply versus the return. Basically, how much heat it's gaining in your process. We also can do a pump test here if you want to just manually turn the pump on. But in general, you just press the start button. So when that happens, our pump is on. We have a range of 20 to 80 degrees on this. You can chill it down below freezing if you're running the proper glycol percentage. Anything below 44 or 45 Fahrenheit set point, you definitely should be running some glycol. Consult with us with a manual on that if you have any questions. So we're just going to press the set point down. We're just going to run this down to 30 degrees today. And so right off the bat, compressor 1 and compressor 2 kicked on. That was our doors closing. And our pump is on. Now compressor 1 and compressor 2 both kicked on at this point. Adjustable in the program, and it goes into a lot of detail in the manual, is the parameters of the differential at where those compressors operate. Because if the load is low enough, you're just going to run off of 1. In standard fashion, I think the differential in compressor 1 is about 4 degrees below set point and 2 degrees above. And then compressor 2 is 1 degree higher in both directions. With no load at all here, the hot gas bypass might turn on for quite a while. That's what it's there for capacity control. And we will probably end up going a few degrees below that 30 degree set point. The low pressure alarm, that's automatic reset if that were to happen. There's a low flow indicator light, reservoir level, and high pressure and low pressure. Compressor recycle, that'll come on if we're short cycling the compressor too much, or if there's a compressor delay. So my mistake on the way the fans are oriented, we do have to have these covers closed, because I guess I should have looked up there, my bad. Just the airflow of those fans are sucking those doors tight closed. So we're down to 53. I'll come back and I'll start video number 3.